by the county board to webcast and record more of its businesses? And will you support continuing efforts to expand government transparency?
So I think the question was, what do I think about the web streaming that we've been doing, and do I support government transparency? Yes, okay, thank you. Clearly, I said in my opening statement that I support that, and it's no accident that we began web streaming our meetings after the board changed over in January and I became chair. One of the recommendations, and a really important issue that the Facility Study Committee pointed out, is the fact of how few people actually are able to participate in our processes. Because too often our processes really require people to sit in a room for long meetings, and they have to be there. They can't watch it later. So one of the moves I've been making, and I'm hoping that soon we'll be video streaming all of our meetings that we have, even if they're here or outside of the boardroom. I hope we're going to also be web streaming all of our commission meetings. At the moment, we're only doing Transportation and Planning Commission. Planning Commission did not want to have their meetings web streamed, but we told them that they needed to do that anyway. I think it's very important. Once we get the equipment that we can go elsewhere, we can start doing it elsewhere. And this is just a way to tap the incredible resources that we have and realize our potential in part. If people can easily see what's going on, they can easily give us their advice. So now for work sessions, for example, our budget work session, you can watch it at home, you can watch it anytime you want, and you can tell us what you think. And I hope people will continue to be involved and will use that as a resource. I think it's very important, and I'm looking forward to continuing and strengthening it.
All right, thank you. So as a planning commissioner, I can say that I support the streaming of the meetings, always have, and I think that this is an example of trying to create a wedge issue out of something that's not an issue. There were legitimate questions of the county attorney that were asked and answered, so I 100% support streaming. I think it's a first step. I think that when we talk about transparency in government, it has to be a two-way street. So streaming helps to send information out, but it's also a lot more about what kind of information comes back. And I think that when we look at the recent example of the Blue Ribbon panel, this so-called Gang of Six, which has now been modified to Gang of Seven, I think that shows an incredible lack of transparency. There was no public input on that. There was no compliance with the what Ms. Garvey had recently proposed, the 48-hour notice for any kind of action like that on the county board. And I challenge you. I heard the explanation prior to the start of this debate and the chair's report of what that Blue Ribbon panel is going to be. And she asked us to go read the charge. I challenge anyone to go read that charge and figure out where's the transparency, what is this really going to be, how's this going to involve public input. So I fully support streaming the videos as a first step, and I think that the value of transparency and accountability, those are bedrock in a democratic society, and 100% we've got to make sure we're doing that and doing it the right way. Thank you.